Alright there guys, what's up? It's Keith here from the Backing Tracks Company. So the thing I want to address today was something a little bit that's close to my heart basically, is do musicians need to actually be able to read music to actually be technically musicians? Now for me, for my story, I actually never was able to read music until probably the age of about 21. I actually started playing guitar at the age of 9, which meant that for the best part of 11 years, I had no idea how to read music. I actually got through music GCSE, music A level, and a little bit of way through music degree without actually being able to read music properly. Fortunately now I can actually read music quite well. It's only because obviously during university I spent time studying it, but to be fair, I don't ever feel that not being able to read music has really hindered me as a musician really. I know for a lot of people out there, they get told you have to be able to read music, you have to be able to do this and this, and to be fair, that's not really the case. Now, the reason why I believe that is not the case is the fact that musicians, music internally is an art form. If you think about where the music came from in its origins, it comes from millions of years ago when people used to band percussion, used to create like chants and obviously the whole tribal side of music. Now, when they were actually performing music and things like that, they didn't actually write any of this down, and this is why I feel that a lot of people are losing themselves. There's so many people out there who criticize people like myself when I was growing up for not being able to read music, and that really grinds on me for the sense that just because you can't read music doesn't mean that you're better or worse than anyone. At the end of the day, you don't say to a kid, "Oh, you can't paint because obviously you don't know how to do correct technique" and things like that. It's not the case. You just give a kid a damn paintbrush and they say paint. And that's the way it should be with music too, is that you should allow yourself to express yourself, and then technical side comes later. And for those people who are out there thinking, yeah, maybe I should be able to sight read, don't worry about it. As long as you can express yourself musically through what you're doing, and that's all that you need to be able to do. Some of the greatest musicians in the world probably couldn't sight read music. So what I want to actually touch on the point is that if you can read music, it's great, and you know what, it's a good skill to be able to have down. It's just something else that you can actually add to your toolbox, which it's going to sell yourself, because if you ever want to do music professionally, it's going to be something extra that you can add to a little bit of your resume saying, yeah, I can read music. However, for those guys who can't read music and feel to themselves, ooh, why can't I read music? Is it going to hinder me? Is it going to end? No. For guitarists, for example, all we need to do is be able to read chord charts. As long as we know what chords to play, that's kind of got me through most of my life and professional experiences. When I've been doing rehearsals with bands, it's mainly you just get given chord charts. So one thing I would recommend, obviously, learn chords, because at the end of the day, chords are what guitarists do. You also want to be able to improvise. I think for me, improvising is a lot more important skill than actually being able to read music. However said that, I want to make a side note here about music theory. Now, music theory I think is really important for people to actually be able to understand how music works. For a long time I went through a phase of thinking stuff, yeah, I don't need to worry about music theory, it's not something, but to be fair, ever since I've actually started studying music theory and actually got good at it, I've actually noticed that my ability to compose and perform has actually improved. Basically, it opens up this world of possibilities that you probably would just never be able to tap into before if you had this closed mind and you didn't need to learn music theory. So one thing I would recommend, obviously, learn music theory, because that shit is fucking great if you want to take your music and you play into the next level. And for all those that obviously can't read music and things like that, don't let that worry you. At the end of the day, as long as you love what you're doing and as long as you enjoy what you're doing, that should be the most important thing. Music is something that we use to express our feelings and emotions, and that should be the most important thing no matter what we do. Like any art form, expression is key. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I'd really like to actually know what you guys think about this. If you guys want to leave your suggestions in the comments below, I'll be more than happy to have a look. Don't worry yourself. For me, guys, really don't worry yourself if you can't sight read music. It's not the be all and end all. As long as you're having fun doing what you're doing, that's what it should always be about. It should be you having fun and connecting with a passion that you love. So yeah, thanks guys.